Taffyta collects the cakes. One day in Sugar Rush, everyone was gathering in the daily random roster race except for Taffyta, because she wasn't allowed to participate in that random roster race, because President Vanellope gave her another plan. So Taffyta, Vanellope said to Taffyta, I am going to give you a different plan for today than to be a part of the random roster race. What is it? What is it? Taffyta asked. I was just going to explain it to you, Vanellope von Schweetz answered Taffyta's question. Vanellope took a deep breath, then announced the change for Taffyta over the random roster race. Vanellope said, Okay, so instead of having you as a part of the random roster race today like most nights after the arcade closes, I commission you to go to a candy shop and ask the cake mixer to make a cake slice with each racer's flavor theme for each racer, because we are having a special party for our 20th anniversary here. I gave you a list of flavors for the racers in alphabetical order. You'll get peppermint cake for Adorabisa Winter Pop, birthday cake for Candlehead, one of your closest friends, haha, cannoli cake for Crumbelina di Carmelo, pumpkin cake for Gloyd Orange Boar, cherry cake for Jubilina Bing Bing, apple toffee cake for Minty Zaki, Reese's cake for Rancis Flugger Butter, another of your best friends, snow cone cake for Snow on a Rainbow, unicorn pop cakes for Swizzle Malarkey, and strawberry cake for yourself. That's cool, Taffyta said. But what about stuff for you and the recolors? Actually, we're going to have someone else get stuff for the recolors, so don't worry about them, Vanellope answered. You can just get flavors for the main racers, including your own self, except for me, because I'm going to make my own little thing for my own self to have at the party. Oh, what's it going to be? Taffyta asked. I can't tell you, Vanellope answered. I'm afraid some people might be jealous, and I'm keeping this private to myself. Well, okay then, said Taffyta. All right, Vanellope said. It's time for you to get to work, so take this list. Taffyta grabbed the list. You bet, Taffyta said. She went off, but then stopped a few steps away. But what if they don't have some of these? Taffyta asked Vanellope. Oh, I'm sure they'll have all of those ingredients, Vanellope answered. By the way, I've been there a whole bunch of times because I just love that shop. Now move your feet off and do your job I gave you, said Vanellope. Taffyta continued off. Taffyta went to the lower level of the Game Central Station to go to the candy shop. She went to the cake stand. Hello, little missy, said the cake woman. Welcome to the Game Central Station World of Sweets, where anyone can come for their favorite desserts. How can I help you? I've got a list of 10 different flavored cakes for my Sugar Rush friends, Taffyta answered. Vanellope has hired me to do this. Come here and ask you to make these 10 cake flavors for the game's racers and my own self, 'cause everyone's having a party for our 20th anniversary tonight. Oh, happy anniversary to you and your game then, said the cake woman. So what have we got? First, I'd like you to make a peppermint cake for Adorabisa Winter Pop, said Taffyta. Why, I do, man, the cake woman said. She scooped up some peppermint cake for Taffyta to give to Adorabisa Winter Pop. Shall I put this in a bag? Asked the cake lady. Yes, answered Taffyta. I'd like every slice of cake to be put in a bag. You can put 5 in one and 6 in another. That shall be the thing, the cake lady said. She gave Taffyta 2 bags. She placed the peppermint cake in the bag in Taffyta's left hand. What else have we got here? Asked the cake lady. Next, I'd like you to scoop up some birthday cake for Candlehead, 'cause she's based on birthday cakes, answered Taffyta. Why, that shall be our plan, said the cake woman, and she scooped up some birthday cake for Taffyta to give to Candlehead. By the way, Candlehead's one of my best friends, Taffyta said. Replied the cake lady. She put it into the bag in Taffyta's right hand. And what do you do with her? Asked the cake lady. I just have her on my racing team along with Rancis and like to go to the movies with her and stuff, answered Taffyta. Wow, said the cake lady. What's next on the list? Asked the cake woman. Cannoli cake for Crumbelina di Carmelo, answered Taffyta. All right, here we go, said the cake woman. She scooped up cannoli cake for Taffyta to give to Crumbelina di Carmelo. She put it into Taffyta's right handbag. What do we have next? Asked the cake woman. Some pumpkin cake for Gloyd Orangeboar, answered Taffyta. I'm sorry, but we only sell that around Halloween time. And I just don't mean Halloween. I more mean late September, all October, and early November, said the cake woman. Aw, said Taffyta, but Gloyd is based on pumpkins, she cried. The cake lady didn't want Taffyta to cry. Okay, little girl, she said. Please stop crying and skip the pumpkin one. Why don't you try another store for that one? Anyway, what's next on the list besides the pumpkin cake? Asked the cake lady, as they didn't have pumpkin cake for Taffyta to give to Gloyd Orangeboar at the time. Cherry cake for Jubilina Bing Bing, as she's themed on cherries, answered Taffyta. Okay, I'll make you a cherry cake for Miss Bing Bang, said the cake lady. She scooped up some cherry cake for Taffyta to give to Jubilina Bing Bang and put it into the bag in Taffyta's left hand. What else have we got here? Asked the cake lady. Next up, I'd like you to make me an apple toffee cake for Minty Zaki because she loves apple toffee cakes, answered Taffyta. Okay, said the cake lady, and she scooped up some apple toffee cake for Taffyta to give to Minty Zaki. She put it in the bag in Taffyta's right hand. What else have we got, Missy? The cake woman said. Reese's cake for Rancis Fluggerbutter, another of my closest friends, answered Taffyta. He's on my racing team along with Candlehead, and I'm the team's leader. Wow, sweet, said the cake lady. All right, let's pick up that Reese's peanut butter cake for Rancis. The cake woman scooped up some Reese's peanut butter cake for Taffyta to give to Rancis Fluggerbutter. She put it into the bag in Taffyta's left hand. All right, what's next? The cake woman said. Well, I've got some snow cone cake for Snow on a Rainbow, answered Taffyta. Okay, said the cake lady, and she scooped up some snow cone cake for Taffyta to give to Snow on a Rainbow. She put it in the bag in Taffyta's right hand. Two more? Asked the cake lady. Yes, we got two more, answered Taffyta. Okay, so what's next on the list? Asked the cake lady. Some unicorn pop cake for Swizzle Malarkey, answered Taffyta. Wow, we don't have that unicorn pop cake, told the cake lady. We do have the regular unicorn pops. Okay then, Taffyta said. She accepted that Swizzle Malarkey would have regular unicorn pops instead of unicorn pop cake. By the way, you'll have to get those for yourself, said the cake lady. I can't get them for you. I only give out cakes, 'cause I'm the cake lady. Anyways, what's last on the list? Asked the cake lady. Strawberry cake for me, answered Taffyta. That shall close things up, said the cake lady. She scooped up some strawberry cake for Taffyta, mud and fudge, and put it in the bag in her left hand. Is that everything? Asked the cake lady. Yep, said Taffyta. All right, now go get what's left off, said the cake lady, and have a sweet day. You too, Miss Cake Lady, said Taffyta. Taffyta bought some unicorn pops for Swizzle Malarkey. She put them in the bag in her right hand. Taffyta walked to the cash register. She gave all the foods to the cash register. The cashier scanned all the foods. That would be $23.95, he said. Taffyta gave the cashier $25. Then the cashier gave Taffyta the change of $1.05. Have a nice day, said the cashier. You too, mister, said Taffyta. Since there was no pumpkin cake for Taffyta to give to Gloyd Orangeboar at the candy shop, Taffyta went to an alternate place known as the Game Central Supermarket. She discovered some pumpkin cake. Yes, they have pumpkin cake here, Taffyta shouted cheerfully. She grabbed the pumpkin cake to give to Gloyd Orangeboar and brought it to the store's cashier. Taffyta gave the cashier the pumpkin cake for him to scan. The cashier told Taffyta that the pumpkin cake would be $8.45. Taffyta gave the cashier $10. The cashier gave Taffyta the change of $1.55 and a receipt, and put the pumpkin cake in a bag. Have a nice day, the cashier said. You too, sir, said Taffyta.